Yo, YouTube family! You can't start there again.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, me and Inam over here.
How you doing, guys?
We are going to be doing the Would You Rather challenge, game, whatever it is called. I'm not sure if it's a game or a challenge, but basically that's what we're going to be doing for you guys. We've got a bunch of questions of Would You Rather and we'll both answer them. So yeah, if you want to see how it goes, then just keep watching.
I can't.
Okay, so let's just get straight into it.
Okay.
Question 1. Would you rather stay in or go out for a date?
Stay in.
Oh.
You ain't gonna ask me twice. Yeah, no, I'd much prefer to stay in.
For a date? The question is, would you rather stay in for a date? You'd rather stay in for a date? Yeah, so you don't have to spend any money.
Yeah, I'm staying because the weather, you know, when it's cold, it's better to stay in. If it was hot summer, I'd be out all the time.
Okay, but if you had to pick one for forever, would you rather stay in or go out?
Oh, it has to be go out, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
it didn't say one for forever. I said, what would you rather do?
Yeah, so what would you rather do if you had to pick just one thing for dates? For date night, would you rather...
Stay in.
So you're going with your original answer, stay in?
Stay in.
Okay.
Yeah, stay in.
Okay, well, mine is go out because we stay in at home together all the time anyway. So for date night, it would be nice to make a bit of an effort and leave the house for a change of scenery and all of that. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay. This is an easy one. Would you rather get up early or stay up late? Speak, because you do both. You stay up late, but you have to get up early.
Oh, if I had a choice, obviously stay up late, but not get up early.
Yeah,
So stay up late.
stay up late. Mine is obviously stay up late.
Yeah, it gets to a certain time. Like if it was like 11 o'clock and I'm like, right, let's go to sleep. She's like, no, you're not allowed to go to sleep at this time because it's too early.
The night is still young at 11 p.m.
And she just gets so energetic around that time as well.
It's because right now I'm on furlough, so I'm at home all the time doing nothing, which I could exercise or something, but I have so much energy built up from the whole day that when he gets home from work I'm so excited and I'm like, let's do something, and the night is young, we can spend time together, we can watch our shows or whatever it is, like we can do stuff. And he's like, yeah, but I have to go to work the next morning. So to answer that question, I would stay up late, which I already do, and you would stay up late too, which you already do, and you do also get up early to go to work, so you do both. Okay. Okay, number 3. Would you rather ask for help or figure it out yourself?
I'll ask for help 100%. Get the answer and then get moving. I've got no shame in asking, you know, I don't know something. Not shame, but like, you know, like some people are like, I'd rather figure out myself. If you got the answer, give it to me. Standard. What about you?
Mine's the opposite. I'd rather figure it out myself.
Really?
Yeah. If I don't know something, I will try to figure it out myself until it's to a point where, okay, you know, I've tried everything. Now I actually need to ask for help. So
you'd rather figure it out yourself?
Yeah, I'd rather figure it out myself because I feel like that way I can learn something new, or I can learn.
I'll still be learning the new things.
Yeah, you'll be learning, as in somebody would give you that information, whereas I learn it better if I do it myself.
Yeah, no, fair play.
No kinesthetic or whatever learners where you have to do stuff.
Yeah.
Practical.
I'm not even going to attempt to correct you because I don't even know what it is.
It is kinesthetic.
No.
Kinesthetic, auditory and visual learners. So I'm kinesthetic and I'm visual, so I have to do it myself practically. Yeah, like I have to do it myself. Next question. Would you rather be rich and famous or just rich?
Ooh. Okay, I would say, it's hard because I would want to say rich and famous so I can have an influence. But I could still have influence if I had like a load of money. You know, you could just invest heavily. You just don't have to be the influencer.
Yeah,
you
that's
could just
true.
be the investor.
That's a really hard question.
It is a really hard question. And obviously the downside of being famous is mean, everything's public.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the problem. But rich and famous, I would say, so then we can. I think I'll have more of an impact.
Yeah, I think I would pick rich and famous too, because I feel like you can make more of a positive change.
Yeah,
if you have the element of being known, you can make a bigger change and a bigger impact, like you said.
No, I get what you're saying, but I mean, someone would just say to that, if you was rich, you could just get in touch with people that are famous and then, you know, use them to.
That's true, but I feel like
pay them.
Yeah, but I feel like if I was rich and famous, then Rihanna might speak to me. Whereas if I was just rich, Rihanna might be like.
It depends on how rich you was, you know, what you was paying Rihanna.
True. That's true. Okay, next question. Would you rather watch a comedy movie or a horror movie?
Comedy, straight up. I don't like horror movies.
Scaredy cat.
No, it ain't even about scaredy cat. She always gets on to me about this stuff. And the funny thing is, she's always scared after watching the film.
No, I'm not.
So if we watched a horror film, would you walk with me to the back of the garden to the shed?
No, why would I go to the shed?
House. We have 4 walls around our garden. Why wouldn't you go to the shed?
I wouldn't
because
go
you're
to
scared.
No,
from
but
the
I
movie.
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't go to the shed in the night for no reason anyway.
And what if there was a reason?
What's the reason? What was the reason?
Alright, Cardi. No, if there was a genuine reason, would you come out with me after watching a horror movie? I know the answer is no. Because you would have been affected by the horror movie. And then you'd wake up having a nightmare from that movie.
No.
See, for me, I don't like them because they're just...
You don't even
They
remember your
don't
dreams.
have... No, not my dreams. I meant horror movies. They just don't really have a good storyline to them. And like, it's fun to watch, but at the same time, it's just like, you're just sitting there just waiting for something to happen. The next thing you know, you watch the whole movie and there's no story to it.
Okay, but anybody's got a really good
shout it
horror
out.
movie that has a really good storyline, put it down in the comments below and then we'll watch it and then we'll see if it's because of that you don't watch or if it's because you're scared. So my answer is that I would rather watch a horror movie. I really like, I say horror, but I prefer more like suspense and thriller and like either the ghost ones or like serial killer, murderer type, mystery type movies and stuff.
And not
Horror,
gory stuff.
Gory, I don't really like blood, but I have watched a bunch of gory movies. I just cover the screen when there's blood and
So you didn't watch
oozing
it?
and stuff. No, I still watch like, you know, like Final Destination and Saw and
Oh yeah.
all those other ones where their heads fly off or whatever, but I prefer the like spooky ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, would you rather lose the ability to hear or lose the ability to walk? I only read the first part and then I was like, hear versus walk.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I would rather lose the ability to hear. At least I can get from A to B by myself.
I don't really like this question because, you know, shouldn't really tempt fate. You might wake up tomorrow and
Oh yeah, that's
not
true.
hear my alarm. Sorry. Yeah, I'll go with the same answer. Next question.
Okay, next question. Would you rather be happy and content but not achieve much, or never be satisfied and achieve a lot?
Oh, the answer's obvious.
Obviously, the first
Not
one.
be content. No, be content, 100%.
Yeah, but
Go on.
you know what? This question doesn't really make sense
Go
because
on.
if you've achieved a lot, you would be you'd be happy. You'd be like proud of yourself for achieving a lot.
No,
right?
not necessarily. You have so many people that aren't content and end up, you know, getting depressed for X, Y, and Z reasons, and they're technically, if you want to put it that way, they've got a reason to be depressed because they're millionaires. But it's not all about money and
it's
what
not
you
all
have.
about money. Yeah.
They could be the greatest footballer but still have mental issues.
Yeah.
You know? It's just being content.
Yeah, I would say I'd
It's
rather
mindset,
be
innit?
happy and content but not achieve much.
100%. That's the
Okay.
goal.
I mean,
to
it's
not
not the
achieve
goal.
much. To be happy and content
To be
is
happy
the goal.
and content is the goal,
regardless of what comes your way.
Yeah. Okay, would you rather go to a fancy, expensive restaurant or cheaper, relaxed atmosphere where the food is equally good?
Cheaper, relaxed atmosphere where the food is equally good.
So you can wear jogging bottoms.
Come on, my trackings. 100%.
I wouldn't want to pick out of these two because if I had to pick, I'd pick the cheaper, relaxed one. But the whole point is that you get to do a bit of both. Like, you know, sometimes you go to a fancy place. Who goes to a fancy place like every single meal that they have out? It's only occasionally. I don't like.
The game's called Would You Rather.
Okay, yeah, I would rather go to the cheaper place. Okay. Would you rather spend £5,000 on travelling or on a physical item like a TV?
Or I'm travelling, 100%.
Yeah, I would say travelling as well.
Blow that money quick.
Okay, no, I don't think I'd want to do that. I would want to go travelling, like actually travelling, like going across different countries and seeing as much of the world as I can. Like,
I was just going to say, let's stay in Bergen then.
Oh, in Dubai? No. See, if I had 5,000 to go on a holiday, I would want to go to the Far East.
To every country there is in the world.
Yeah, I would make a massive trip of it. I would go to the Far East, I'll go to Tokyo, I'll go to Thailand, I'll go to Hong Kong and see my friend Tash. I would go to Vietnam, I would go to all these other countries around there and see as much of the Far East in one trip as I can. Or I would go to America. Yeah, and do a massive trip of the East and West Coast. Vegas, everything, and you use that $5,000 to see more than just being in a fancy hotel room.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I mean, if it was my hard-earned $5,000, then yeah, I agree with everything she just said. But if the money just fell into my lap, you know, for not doing anything, then I'd want to indulge in something that I probably wouldn't spend that money on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'd live above my means.
Yeah.
For that £5,000.
Okay, next question. Would you rather work in an office doing paperwork or outside building something if the pay is the same?
Oh, office paperwork all day long.
Really?
I wouldn't want to be outside all the time. No, forget that. I wouldn't want to be building something either. I mean, there's pros and cons, to be fair. If you was outside building stuff, you'd physically be training yourself all the time because, you know, you've got manual labour element to it. But cold weathers or really hot weathers, you've got to be out there and you just got to grind through it. With office paperwork, the temperature stays the same all year round, the paper's the same, the work stays the same as well. It's a bit boring, but most office jobs has quite a lot of people that work in one building.
Yeah, maybe
so
I'll
you can
pick
have like
office.
bands and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'd pick office job, even though it's the most boring thing ever, but
100%.
I'd rather be indoors than be outdoors.
Same.
Being cold.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather be a manager of a store with bad employees or be one of the bad employees?
What?
Would you rather be the manager of a store that has bad employees or would you rather be one of those bad employees?
What's your answer?
I'd rather be one of the bad employees.
Standard.
So just have fun together. Who cares
Imagine
about the manager?
that manager's job must suck.
Yeah.
No one cares. Everyone's bad, and you got one guy who's just trying to pull you in line all the time.
Yeah.
Forget that.
No. Would you rather work a morally questionable job that makes a lot of money or a job that helps a lot of people but doesn't make much money?
I know which answer is right and which one is wrong ethically.
Yeah.
I want the money. Oh, it's so hard. You're asking a salesman what he thinks morally.
Yeah.
There's no morals in this game. Nah.
I don't think there's anything really wrong with saying a job that makes a lot of money because you could use that money to do. I don't know, but that's like no, but that's like
makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
So let me rip
That's
someone
like-
off. Let me rip someone off to make their money,
no, that doesn't really
and then
work.
just spend that money in some sort of charity
I was just
to
thinking,
counteract the first
No,
thing.
because I was just thinking a questionable job, a morally questionable job, like you can't really be a drug dealer and use drug money to help poor. No, you can't really do
That's not what it
But at
meant
the same
as
time-
morally questionable. That's straight up illegal.
that. Yeah, oh yeah.
We're not talking about, no one does
but
that.
like, you know, in those big investment banks and stuff, I'm sure they do things that blur the line. Like if you think about Suits, that show.
I think they're talking about companies that like do the animal testing and stuff like that.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to work.
Because
for a company that
that's morally
Yeah,
questionable,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because it's legal but it's morally questionable.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
you said
Yeah.
is
So.
completely different.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I would choose a job that doesn't make that much money but helps a lot of people because I wouldn't want to do like things like animal testing and stuff.
Yeah, it's a tough one because, like you said, it all depends on where how far morally questionable it is. You know, if it's borderline and the majority of people do it, then I think I sit with the majority of the people.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like an office job type, like those big investment banking companies.
They're morally
I'm sure they do
questionable,
loads of morally
100%.
questionably wrong.
And they do their
things.
charity just to make the company look good and stuff.
Yeah.
No,
So
100%.
that, in that sense, I wouldn't mind doing that.
It's
but
tough. It's tough.
if it's something like animal testing or cruelty to somebody else or whatever, then I wouldn't do it. But if it's things like, this is bad to say as well, but like blurring the lines when you work for a gigantic financial company who have a shit ton of money and it doesn't matter if they get, you know, chucked one lawsuit their way, then it's not that deep, really.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is disgusting.
Oh god.
Would you rather not shower for a week or not brush your teeth for a week? How is a person meant to pick between these things?
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. Both things are disgusting. You either have stinky breath or you are stinky.
Ooh. I don't know. That's tough.
I picked mine.
What did you pick?
I said I pick not brush my teeth for a week because in the question it only says brush your teeth. There's mouthwash, there's mints,
Floss.
there's floss, there's so many other dental hygiene stuff that you can do maybe just for the week, but I couldn't not shower for an entire week.
Okay, then well, I'll just turn it around and do it the opposite way then. And find the loophole on the other side.
What is it then?
I won't shower, I'll just take a bath every day. Bubble bath. And I'll brush my teeth as well. With toothpaste. No, in all seriousness, the question doesn't allow you to floss your teeth or mouthwash and stuff. No, let's just do it that way.
Okay, fine.
So you
I
either
don't know.
don't, all you could do is rinse your mouth with water, which is fair enough. And if you was not to shower, all you could do is, you know, just like wet wipes and that people use. You could just use the wet wipes. So wet wipes or rinsing your mouth with water. Which one do you want to do?
Do you know what? I'll pick rinsing my mouth with water because I'm on furlough at home right now. So, you know, I'm not really talking to anyone in the public. So if I have stinky breath, then it's just to myself at home.
Yeah, same. We wear a mask nowadays. Yeah, no, same. I would not be able to shower.
Okay. Would you rather be waited on hand and foot or with a jealous significant other, or split the chores 50-50 with a trusting significant other? Oh, that's the easy one.
50,
Like, would you rather I do everything for you day in, day out, but I'm this crazy jealous bitch that you have to put up with, even though, I don't know, I iron your clothes or make your food? Or would you rather we just split the chores 50-50 and we're both nice to each other and I trust you and life is good? Good life or bad life?
See how the way she words it? It's like proper like, I can't say what I want to say because I'll get in trouble the moment we press that red button. It's peak.
Say what you want to say. Which one would you rather choose?
Hand and foot all day long. All day long. You get jealous, I'll tell you to I'll banish you from the room.
Okay,
No.
hand and foot, if you pick the hand and foot one, that includes me being so jealous that I'll sneak up on you at work and I'll go through your phone at night and I'll do all that kind
You
of
come to me at
crazy
work, I will send you away to get your lunch. Because you're serving me hand and foot. And if you're snooping on my phone, you can then like, you know, just organise it a little bit better, delete all my old photos that I don't want. Nah, on the levels, I'd say 50-50. It makes it easier.
Yeah, I would say 50-50. It makes the chore less of a chore when you do it together.
And you can pick what you're better at.
Yeah, so somebody can take the lead on something they're better at, the other person can take the lead on what they're better at, and the chore gets done in half the time because you split it in half, so it's over before you know it.
Yeah.
Okie dokies, I think that is all the questions.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that is all the questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there's other questions that you want us to answer about would you rather and stuff like that, then let us know down in the comment section below. Other than that, give this video a massive like, subscribe if you haven't already, go ahead and enter my giveaway if you haven't already, so I will link a video up here with the rules to my giveaway that I'm doing. The winner will be announced on Saturday 6th of March, so you still have time to go and enter. It's really easy. It literally doesn't require much effort at all. Other than that, I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye! Okay.
Alright, let's go.